Hello, LinkedIn and everyone who's watching. It's an absolute pleasure for me to introduce our fifth Salesforce Superstar. This time we're coming to you from Warsaw, and it's an absolute honor to introduce you to an amazing trailblazer. Her name is Maria, and what more can I say? Maria, let you do the talking. Perhaps you could share a few words with us, please.
Hello, everybody. First of all, I am the first woman within this show, so so that's amazing experience. I've started working a couple years ago, like 20 or something. So I have a lot of experience. I've been studying economics, but economics, I had two majors. One major was marketing and the other one was e-commerce. I was working with a little privately owned company, like little one. And when you are working in a small company, you need to do everything from marketing to sales to setting up business processes. And as we were delivering services and products to military and special forces, we needed to do the public procurement, and I needed to do all the paperwork for it. And we also needed to implement QMS system, QMS certification. So I implemented it and managed the whole system for it, and it was pretty awesome. But after 6 or 7 years, I figured out that I'm just done with the company, that I cannot achieve anymore there. So I moved to one of our suppliers that was based in Cardiff, UK, and I was working as Eastern European sales. I was responsible for expanding the network and expanding the sales within Eastern Europe. But then I got pregnant and all of my plans went, my career plans were stopped. And later I was working with different companies, like advertising company and printing house and some technological company, just because there were places and free job openings. And when you're having a little baby, you are more focused on the baby than on your career. But now my baby is bigger, so I can stick on my career again. So here I am.
Awesome, that's really cool. And being a parent is a full-time job in itself, and you really need to commit to full-time as well. So great. So you've got a wealth of experience, working for a variety of different businesses, in different functions. So tell me, why Salesforce? When did this all start, and why did you choose to go down this path?
Well, as I mentioned, I figured out that it's time for career change for me, that it's time to take responsibility for my own career and for my path, that I'm fed up with doing just different jobs, just like doing them because there's a job opening. And as I have some sort of technical background, but economy technical background, I figured out that I might go somewhere within IT and business. And my friend told me that he started career within Salesforce, so I checked it out, and trial had just made me learning Salesforce, because it's awesome. You can do everything within Salesforce, and you can choose your path or switch your path of career, and you can explore different fields of just doing business, right?
Awesome, and a big shout out to your friend who introduced you to Salesforce. So that's usually the case. We all have that story, that we all have that person who inspired us or directed us into this area. So really nice to hear that you also had that support from someone from the ecosystem. So, Maria, we know your why, but perhaps tell us a little bit more of how. So how else are you preparing or, learning, acquiring new skills for your Salesforce career?
So, as I mentioned, I've started on Trailhead and was doing modules and projects there. And then I managed to get into Trailhead Virtual Bootcamp for associates. And I was learning there. I was taking part also in Salesforce certification webinars. And I managed to get my Salesforce Associate certification and Administrator certification as well.
Whoop whoop! So yeah, double certified. Nice, well done, congratulations.
Yeah, and also I found out that there is a sprint. There is a sprint for open source commons. And we were doing projects for non-profit organizations, and that was an amazing experience. I was on the Salesforce Indicators team. That's a new app coming up shortly, and I'm still working with this team on that project because there are a few things to do more. So that's my real life experience. And I was testing some other apps from App Exchange, how they work and whether they work or they are not working. I was putting my reviews on GitHub and stuff like that. And I'm also enrolling on Clicked experiences. So I have a few experiences done and a few before, like one is tomorrow and the other one the day after tomorrow. And the other thing is that from the end of April, from the beginning of April or mid of April, there is an event called Salesforce Days, and that's a long-term event from, like I said, mid of April till 1st of November, and there are visual pre-elections or webinars on different parts of Salesforce, like Marketing Cloud or Experience Cloud or non-profit cloud, or everything on flows, on automation, on stuff like that. Sometimes they are at 5 in the morning, sometimes they are in the middle of the night, but they're awesome. I figured out that that this event is particularly for Salesforce partners, but I'm not a partner, but since
well, you managed to get in, so well done. Great.
I managed to get in, and now I can take part in that. And the good thing is that those are recorded, so I can get back to it and just to listen again. So even though I'm not having and I'm building my own project on Salesforce at the moment, just for just to play around. But since I do not have a hands-on experience at the moment, I want to listen as much as I can and news flashes from the market and what are the I took part in how to use ChatGPT within the Salesforce and stuff like that, because that's really fun.
Wow, you are on the ball. So cool. Thanks for sharing that with us. And maybe you could share a little bit more about this own personal project that you have. What is it that you're building?
Not yet.
No hint. No hint. What it's purpose for?
Well, I'm just building a small company, with flows and everything, just to show my experience, just to show that I can do things, right? Because apart from the fact that I passed the exam, which is more theoretical, because you need to know where to click or how to set something up, you also need to show that you physically can do it, right, with your own hands.
Absolutely.
Not
Absolutely.
Only with your head.
And it's really, really cool you're doing this. Having this practical experience with configuring and, doing it according to, let's say, a brief or a design or a vision that you've created. Also really, really great experience to have, and something that any employer will want to dig deeper in and kind of explore a little bit more. But yeah, good, well-kept secret. Keep it for those interviews that you're sure you're going to have lined up soon. No question about that. Okay, so yeah, that's awesome. So Maria, I always ask this question at the end, and that's your what. So in this case, what is it you're looking for? I understand you're based in Warsaw, so ideally a position to be, hybrid or, remote from Warsaw. Perhaps you're open to work also on site as well. You tell us, are you looking for a B2B contract or employment contract? Tell us a little bit more details in terms of what you're looking for, how flexible you are.
I'm very flexible. I'm totally flexible. I'm looking for my first full-time job, full-time position within Salesforce ecosystem. But actually, that at this point, that doesn't matter for me on what type of a position that would be, because I want to get into the ecosystem in the real-life projects. So it can be either hybrid or on-site or remote or whatever. It can be in Warsaw or it can be in Costa Rica. I don't care.
I love the flexibility there. That's awesome.
I don't really care. I like working in the evenings. I can work in the mornings throughout the day. That's like, I'm really, really flexible. But as I said, I'm looking for just to get into real life projects, because that will verify whether I am more for I don't know, marketing or stuff, or marketing cloud, or maybe non-profit cloud, or maybe experience cloud, or maybe who knows what, right? You don't know. You don't know what you are best for until you try it, right?
Absolutely.
I know that I am capable of doing things within the Salesforce as I have system administrator, right? But in what types of in what type of job I will be the best, I cannot say at the moment. I will do my best in all of the positions, but
Awesome. And Maria, I really love your flexibility and openness to explore. And I think all of the guys watching here will also recognize that too. And thank you so much. You are an absolute legend. I really, really was pleased that we had the chance to connect during the S4 Summit that took place last week. So it just shows how active you are and how already involved you are in the Salesforce ecosystem. So keep it up, and I really hope this recording will also widen your reach and share the information that you're open to, your opportunities to your next potential employer.
Thank you very much. I enjoyed it a lot.
Awesome. And now to you guys, to you wonderful employers, recruiters, anyone there looking to grow your team, look no further. Check out Maria. She's absolutely amazing. And guys, please feel free. She's tagged up in the message above. Reach out to her directly. Approach her with all your opportunities that you have available. Don't miss out on an opportunity to have Maria on board. She's absolutely amazing. I mean, just check her out. She's absolutely wonderful. Guys, thank you very much for watching. This has been our 5th edition of Salesforce Superstars, and I'm really grateful. Thank you, Maria, for joining. It's been an absolute pleasure, and fingers crossed. I'm absolutely sure you'll secure something soon.
Thank you very much. All the best.